Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible to, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you. Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Flood conditions are
Somehow I always knew that someday he'd be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't. I've done the best I could to keep from feeling.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
You stay away from me. But you got me back. You left your voodoo all around.
I left my trunk in town.
I got a need for you.
Yeah,
Thought I killed the fray for you.
I hear you.
I dug my heart a grave for you. Your kisses keep on haunting me. Your memory won't let me be.
Yeah.
I got a need for you.
I wish you had a weed for me.
Oh, tell me why. Why must I think about you? And I live without you.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Oh my god. Stop texting me. Heavy is fucking worth it. Light switches. I need light switches.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since. Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, "I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?" Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone. Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Oh no 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 no. Well, how do... Okay. I don't want to go back up there to that room because the damn light cut off. Alright. Crucifix. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. Swear to God, if there's anything stupid in this room. Ha! Where the fuck is the light switch at? God damn. I can't do this in the dark. I hate it. Uh-huh. Okay.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode. Lonnie came over today. Everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me. It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you. I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the Army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can. Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show. They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Where the hell, man?
Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly super open-minded about things. It feels like every minute I don't spend with Lonnie, I spend worrying about them finding out about us. And what would happen if they did? You know Dad's joke about the nunnery that he'd tell whenever he brought boys around the old house? I wonder where he'd want to send me.
God damn it, that startles me.
What kind of game is this?
It's just a walk around, pick up things, trying to figure out what happened to the family because this is their new house. So you're trying to figure out what happened.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase. I asked
Like
Lonnie
a
what she had to do to get ready to ship out for
mystery
basic training.
Yeah, basically.
She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country? The other side of the world? My mind, like, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone. Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
Cut that shit out. Don't not start that crap, man. Oh man, I need to keep that open. How about you gotta make that creepy sound?
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. And she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
This shit, I'm really thinking they found
We
out.
agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up. And I was finally alone.
Well, that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic.
Oh, I hate games like this.
And wait.
I'm gonna have to cut the light on. I hate it. playing this game in the dark. My imagination is too overactive. Every time my daughter moves upstairs and the fucking ceiling creaks, it freaks me. Alright. No dead bodies.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me.
What game is this?
And let's just drive
It's called Gone Home.
until we find somewhere
It's free on the PlayStation
for
Network.
us."
I mean, on the PlayStation
And
Store.
she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes. Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did,
That was it.
and that you won't be sad,
I like this
You won't
in
hate me.
sub.
and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
It's just about a girl fucking figuring out she's... That's dumb. That was it.
Seems like a sad game.
Yeah, it seems like something. Let me get her. Okay. Why the fuck you always creaking when I go by here? I hate you. I remember how did I get the garage was to the
And
kitchen.
stay here, watch it until it ends.
To the kitchen. No. Basement, kitchen, kitchen is the garage.
So what your objectives to do in the game?
Just gotta find all the journal entries. Let's look up to find. I do not see this purple ball. There should be a purple ball up here. It doesn't say what it's like a free form game. It doesn't really give you an objective. I just know, reading up on it, that I needed to find all these journal entries. I see now. Well, that didn't work out either. God, I feel like a girl.
Sound KOOL, I'll help you.
There we go. Take the ball. Okay. This will be the final journal entry.
Good job. Alright, gotta like overly exaggerate it. What?
Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow.
I watched your videos like the Tom Clancy.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Hurt the shit for this
Michael
meowing.
Jordan meow meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh my god, that's a bit much. I think that's everything.
What side hold you like with your fish?
I guess that's the end of the
That was
game.
annoying meow meow.
That was annoying. I think I finished the game. I think that's all you can do on it. Let me check the trophies. I completed the game. Completed the game having found all 23. I did that though. Completed the game having found all 20. Completed the game having all 24 entries. Okay, I got you. I did. I had 23 entries when we completed the game.
But does he have any Stephen Hawking's material?
What do you want to do, fish?
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad,
Everything.
and you won't hate me,
Everything.
Him straight
know
chillin' fool.
that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again.
Him
someday.
robot him take over the
Love,
world.
Sam.
That's just it. I don't think there's anything else you can do.
Ha, the robot voice. Though it funny, good job you beat the game. Smokin' that sticky icky get wrecked ganja was a fuck bieka.
What the fuck? Oh no, what do I have to do? I have to do this. I gotta finish the game again.
Katie, I'm
I
so
know.
sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this
Ah,
journal,
she's a stupid
and you think
lesbian
back,
skank. Oh
You're
my
a
god.
you'll
chill as
understand
F
why I had to do what I
YouTuber.
did,
Uh-huh.
and that you won't be sad,
I just want
and you
to
won't hate
figure
me,
out these trophies.
and you'll just know that I am where I need to be.
I'm gonna
I love you
figure
so
this
much,
shit out.
Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
Okay, I got you.
Ha ha ha. I love how you know if it's me using the voice, not this posal. Lol bieka bieka bieka.
You are silly. Okay, Christmas duck. I'll write that down. Look.
I'm going to start rapping now.
Okay, you go ahead and do that.
Him singing robot, hear me singing, move like Jagger, woo, move like Jagger, ha, from Fernando to you, skipping the rest. Poppin' fresh out the kizzle with mine izzle at the rizzle.
Sounds like L7. Alright, let's do this.
Rise life my forshizzle reach my dizzle random words. For rizzle mine izzle, you ready for some bizzle, cause I'm going to hop on this treezle. You should hear a song, you mad bro, it's a good song. Low lag.
Kitchen, dining room, greenhouse.
Egg's gonna give it to ya. Fuck waitin' for you to get it on you. Is this a scary game?
It's not
Egg's
scary.
gonna deliver to ya.
It's my overactive imagination that gets me. Okay, that's another trophy. Okay.
These are the games that will sell better when VRs are out.
Most definitely.
Did you play Firewave?
No, I've never
You
played
got
that.
a calm voice. I started it earlier. THT Thunder scared the bejesus out of.
No, I tried to play this earlier yesterday. And then, like, one part you pick up a cross and the lights go out where you're at, and I had to put the game down.
Yes, she do.
It's the same thing when I played, what was it, Resident Evil, the first one, and the dog struck through the window. I had to throw down my controller and let out a little squeal, and that was it for the game. I had to go watch TV and have all the lights on in the house.
Firewatch. I love your voice.
That's all the trophies.
That game scares the facet out of me. Ever Irumi went into in the game, I turned the lights on. I hate scary games. I be turning all the light on in the house. Pop off, my girl boy, less you bout to get wrecked.
What?
Lol, this guy smile. Yup, you said it, lol. THT dress on point. Just kidding, I only put shit that sounds funny comment out the robot. Aren't you bored of playing this game again?
That's it. That's all I can do without starting a whole new game.
Yup, I do too.
No. That's it. That's all the trophies I can get without starting a new game. I don't know what to play next. Advanced Warfare or go back to Rainbow Six Siege.
Boy the body bangadiddy.
Just gonna crouch here for a second and see who's on the game. I don't think.
Tus vi pokes raised vi jane ksu.
Y'all are just doing nonsense now.
Lol, sorry, had to. You should do something about your light fixtures. Is this worth downloading?
If you want some easy trophies.
I mean, do you live in the 7-0?
It's just not right.
It's okay, I feel your pain. That game seems boring. I'm not trying hate.
No,
Play
it is
the
boring.
park if you got it. Yay, it is.
I'm thinking about playing some Rainbow Six Siege and playing Terrorist Hunt. There is nothing else going on. And I have to stay up. Wait.
Is it scary?
Rainbow Six Siege is very scary when Fish is on there and nobody is listening to the directions he is giving. It can get very scary. Oh, I guess he's not home from Columbus yet. I'm gonna stop streaming here. If you give me like 2 seconds, I'm gonna switch over to Rainbow Six Siege. Alright, I'm getting off the game now.